What's up, guys? This is the Jose Show. Happy Thursday. All right, now let's get to the first topic of the day. Now, let's start off with Kim Kardashian. So, Kim Kardashian had a scary medical discovery during the season 7 premiere of The Kardashians. She suffered an aneurysm and she's blaming Kanye West. Well, there is a clip that shows that she's at the doc getting a routine MRI when the little aneurysm is discovered, and she's told aneurysms can be caused by stress. By the way, an aneurysm is a bulge or ballooning in a blood vessel in the brain. According to the Mayo Clinic, a ruptured aneurysm causes internal bleeding, which can be life-threatening if untreated. Okay, so the Skims founder goes on to theorize that her drama-filled divorce from Kanye West, who now goes by Ye, may have led to the aneurysm, and she points out the obvious Ye is still very much in her life as they share 4 kids: North 12, St. 9, Chicago 7, and Psalm 6. Okay, so anywho, later on in the episode, which airs tonight, she says her divorce from the controversial rapper also caused her psoriasis, an uncomfortable skin condition to flare up, all from the stress of the bitter battle. Now, Kim got completely candid during the Bombshell Season 7 premiere trailer, also discussing her belief she had Stockholm Syndrome, a psychological coping mechanism that makes people have positive, caring feelings towards their abusers, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Alright, so this is very insane that Kanye West might have a huge impact in the fact that Kim Kardashian basically was about to get her life taken away, because apparently an aneurysm is very bad. It's very scary. And I'm glad that Kim Kardashian had that aneurysm treated, or else that woman would have been in the freaking grave by now. I think that Kim Kardashian really needs to put herself in a position where she is completely relaxing. Like, she needs to go out to the woods where there is nobody. She needs to go to see a therapist. She needs to go somewhere that is completely isolating, completely relaxing for her, especially mentally, so that way she can be able to be well mentally. Okay, and also, I mean, a lot of weird things happen in that Kardashian family anyways, that really has been causing Kim Kardashian to be getting into that extinct anyways. So I'm not even surprised, ladies and gentlemen, that Kim Kardashian had a small aneurysm in her brain. Man, especially considering that Kanye West is nothing but a crazy guy that really caused a lot of mental breakdown towards poor Kim Kardashian throughout their whole entire marriage, and even after their marriage, of course, because let's remember that Kanye West was all over her and Pete Davidson, and he was like being so weird and saying stupid stuff towards Pete Davidson and so forth, all for the attention. And Kim Kardashian was like trying to mind her own darn business and so forth. It was just getting to that extinct. So yes, with all of that being said, that really is stressful to be dealing with. And then, you know, the fact that, of course, Kim is a mother of 4 and she has to be taking care of kids. And then, of course, she dealt with so much depression, I can imagine, after the marriage ended and between her and Kanye, because, of course, you know, even though she dealt with so much in that marriage, I mean, she yet again was so depressed about the fact that she was, you know, no longer with Kanye, because of the fact that, you know, maybe her and Kanye had some good times together in that marriage that really led her to that depression of her no longer being with Kanye. It's just so many things. It's like a wild ride for the poor woman, you know. And of course, let's remember that Kim has also been bashed. She's been bullied. She's been judged and so forth, especially because of the fact that, you know, she got famous from that sex tape back in 2007, and that's really tough. Okay, so anywho, if I were Kim Kardashian, like I said, I would just go out to the freaking woods, relax, and calm down. And that's all I have to say about this. This is very scary, and to be honest, I believe that Kim Kardashian was even smart in the first place to even be seeing the doctors in the first place in order to get this whole entire aneurysm treated before it would end up getting worse. All right, but anywho, Kim, please take care of yourself, and that is all I have to say. Okay, now on to the next topic. So Bunny XO is being very candid. So apparently Bunny XO doesn't take nothing from no one and is clapping back at a hater shaming her for staying with Jelly Roll after he cheated on her. So there is a screenshot that shows the interaction went down on Instagram after a troll posted they can no longer look up to Bunny after she take a cheating man back, adding they're super bummed. Alright, so apparently the media personality had an epic response. She flipped the narrative on its head by applauding herself for being a strong woman who can face pain head on, do the work, and rebuild with the man she loves instead of running or gossiping. Alright, so she even shades the commenter adding growth isn't weakness, it's grace, but not everyone's built for that kind of strength. I pray you never have to feel that pain because you're judging another woman's life. Mic dropped. Alright, so apparently, in case you missed it, Jelly Roll has been vocal about his regrets over cheating on the love of his life, saying on the Human School podcast this week his infidelity is one of the worst moments of his adult life, and this is all according to TMZ. I believe that Bunny XO has a point into clapping back here because I believe that a woman that stays with the man that has been cheating on her, but yet again is able to work it out with the man that has regretted cheating on her is really maturity. And it's really a sign of growth in the relationship. And we should also remember that we are not the ones to be judging because we don't know exactly what goes on in behind the closed doors. It's only Bunny XO and Jelly Roll that know what exactly goes on in behind the closed doors. And by the way, Bunny XO is happy with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is happy to be with Bunny XO. And we should also remember that, at the end of the day, Jelly Roll is somebody that really is sincere about his regrets. And he's really sincere about a bunch of other things. If Jelly Roll were to be that type of pig that were to go off with other women and not regret into cheating on his own woman, then yes, go off and say whatever the hell you want to Bunny XO. Like, how dare you be back with a man that is cheating on you still, and this and that and so forth, because at the end of the day, I believe that somebody that is dating somebody that is cheating on them multiple times over and over and over again is somebody that does not have self-respect. And in this case, this is not about the self-respect. This is about the fact that this woman is actually fixing things with her own man, and her own man is actually realizing that he is making mistakes and that the relationship is working out after all. Okay, there is this thing about fixing things. There isn't this thing where you should just go off and be like, bye. Okay, you cheated on me and that's it, and there is just no chances with you and beyond and blah blah blah. No. Yes, go off and do whatever the hell you want with your own relationship if you feel like that man is going to be cheating on you over and over again after that man already cheated on you once. Okay, yeah. But if you are going to be in a relationship and you're going to be like, okay, bye, you cheated on me once, and you're not, and the man is already regretting and that they cheated on you, then hey, go off, give the man a second chance, and maybe things will work out from there. That is just what I'm seeing here according to what's going on in between Bunny XO and Jelly Roll. Like, come on now. We need to be smart, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be smart, okay? But, I believe that we, the people, we are the last people to judge, and that's all I have to say about this. Okay, now on to the next topic. Alright, so award season is coming really soon, and Variety is already predicting on who's going to get nominated for Best Picture, Best Supporting Actress, Best Lead Actress, Best Lead Actor, and many of the other categories on next year's Oscars. Well, apparently, according to Variety, Avatar: Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams, Wicked for Good are gonna get nominated for Best Picture. Alright, so apparently for Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson is gonna get nominated, Ryan Coogler is gonna get nominated, Jafar Panahi is gonna get nominated, Joachim Trier is gonna get nominated, Chloe Zhao is gonna get nominated, and for Best Actor, we're going to have Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura. And for Best Lead Actress, we're going to have Jessica Buckley, Cynthia Erivo, Kate Hudson, Renee Rainseth, Amanda Seyfried. And then for Best Supporting Actor, we're going to have Benicio del Toro, Paul Mescal, Sean Penn, Andrew Scott, Stellan Skarsgård. And for Best Supporting Actress, we're going to have Elle Fanning, Ariana Grande, Regina Hall, Armie Madigan, and Teyana Taylor. Okay, so this is really insane, man, that these predictions are coming to light. Because award season is already, 3 or 4 months away, I believe. And I think that, yes, it's really soon, but at the same time, it's like not really, really, really soon. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that, yet again, Wicked has not been on yet. Okay? And by Wicked, I mean Wicked for Good. And then these other movies, God knows if they have been on already, or if they're gonna be on really soon. Okay, so I believe that right now it's like a little bit too early to be predicting on who's gonna get nominated for these categories. But personally, I believe that this list that Variety put out, I believe is a really good list, because I believe that the actors that they put in are not bad actors, and I believe that the movies that they put in for the Best Picture list is also not a bad list either. And I personally believe that Ariana Grande could have her chances at winning Best Supporting Actress if she ends up getting nominated at the Oscars, because she has the acting material really well. She is a really good actress, and I believe that she really played Glinda really well on Wicked Part 1, and I'm pretty sure she's going to play Glinda really well on Wicked Part 2, which is Wicked for Good. And then Cynthia Erivo, I would love for her to win an Oscar so that way she can get that EGOT status, but who knows if she's going to win, though. It might be somebody else that's going to end up winning over her. Okay, and I would love it if Wicked for Good were to win Best Picture as well, because it's a really good movie. Like, it's really, really good, man. I think, in my personal opinion, that this list, by the way, that they got to show is a really stiff list, because of the fact that all of these actors are really good, and all of these movies are also really good too. But I personally do kind of believe Variety in a way that they are going to be nominating all of these people, and they're going to be nominating all of these movies, because I believe that Variety is one of the most reliable sources out there. They have like the best experts out there. Like, I remember back in early this year, they predicted that Zoe Saldana was going to win, and she ended up winning Best Supporting Actress, unfortunately, over Ariana Grande. And then they predicted, I believe, that Anora was going to win Best Picture and so forth. And I was like, damn, this is very accurate here. Very accurate. And I think that these experts, I mean, maybe they might have already seen the movies, who knows? Which is why they're already predicting on who's going to end up getting nominated for these categories. I mean, we never know, because, I mean, I have heard behind the scenes that these experts, they do watch these movies before making their own predictions on who's going to get nominated for an Oscar or for a Golden Globe or for any other award show. And, I mean, it is their job anyways. But, I mean, I have never heard, though, if these critics end up viewing the movies before award season, though, like way before award season, like October, November, September-ish. Because of the fact that, it's really new to me that I would see that, So, anywho, I think that it's going to be very interesting, though, having to see if Ariana Grande ends up winning an Oscar next year, because Ariana Grande, I can imagine, is going to have a really long speech, and she's going to have a really happy speech. And if she ends up winning, by the way, she's going to be like the first Nickelodeon actress to ever win an Oscar. Okay? A former Nickelodeon actress, by the way. So that's insane, man. And to me, I really am happy as an Ariana Grande fan, okay? But anyways, this is amazing. But anywho, that is it for today's show, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's lovely episode of The Jose Show. Till next time, and peace.